H2O has been my best friend these last couple of days. Anyway, hi guys, and thank you all so much for tuning into my channel. Please keep in mind my readings are indeed general, may or may not resonate, so take what does, leave the rest. Also, please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus signs for more insight, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? So guys, I haven't been using this shadow healing oracle for a long time, but I find that it's been hitting since the full moon. It's been hitting since the retrograde, the first retrograde. What was that, Venus? Yeah, and Mercury retrograde. It's been giving y'all talks, okay? So let's have a talk. Let's see some things that my Jimmies need to work at. I use these cards on my Patreon faithfully now because I just got tired of those long-winded ass cards that I was using before, you know. So Spirit, please tell me, what does Gemini need to know right now? Let's get some oracles for my Gem gang. Hey Jimmies, don't forget to double tap the screen. I am going to do questions afterwards. If you guys want to participate in that, you're more than welcome to. Spirit, please tell me what messages, what does Jimmy need to hear right now? First card being dazed, okay? And it says, enough time has been spent wandering around the listless days. Even if you're unsure of the direction you're heading, just start doing something. What are y'all doing? I feel like you guys are falling into the mundane, doing the day-to-day activities, getting too comfortable, a little too content. If you don't shake shit up, Spirit may start to shake shit up for you because you're ever changing. That's why you're the child of the zodiac. You're always supposed to be learning, doing something. Don't get too caught up in not doing shit. Don't get too content. People, places, things, any of that. Some of you guys have unfinished business. Some of y'all need to be cleaning, spring cleaning, baby. Get under that bed, hit that closet. Others of you guys have some type of degree that you didn't finish yet. Probably haven't even started, for my thinkers who aren't really action oriented. All right. For others of you, there are certain things that you wanted to do, but again, it's like getting your plans in motions may be a bit of a problem. I'm hearing something about a weight loss journey. Y'all need to start writing things down on a board or something so you actually can see it. Okay, you need to be able to visualize your success or your goals, because I just feel like right now some of my Jimmies may just be, you know, I heard in survival mode. Some Jimmies are in survival mode. And when you hear survival mode, a lot of y'all think poor, lacking financially, but no, this could be spiritually, motivation. You guys are lacking in other ways, okay? So just be mindful of that. The second one says paralyzed. See, I'm getting two cards of being stuck. Paralyzed says not being able to move forward can be overwhelming and create a sense of fear, but standing still can be just as frightening. At least get up and move. Do you feel like you're stuck, Gemini? Or do you think you're doing as good as you can? Because this also feels like you may be paying attention to something else in your life. You could be trying to master something else, or perhaps you are trying to survive. But at the end of the day, you're missing the bigger picture. You're not working on the bigger picture here, Jimmies. Give me one more for Jimmies and then we'll pull some cards. I told you these cards they be speaking. They be speaking. They be spitting. It says dishonesty. Okay. Let's talk about why you may not be noticing the stuck energy. Don't confuse dishonesty with differences of opinions. Everyone has their own take on the situation, and you are required to respect the differences. So somebody made I don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like to be told about ourselves. We don't like taking that ugly look in the mirror sometimes. But I feel like this could have been something that was either called out. Perhaps you called yourself out, but you're aware. You are aware. You want to act like you're not aware. Oh, you're doing that shit where you try to play stupid. Not here. I'm a Gemini too. Gemini sun, Sagittarius rising, Aries moon. You can't play stupid here. You gotta actually, act like you got some sense. You know what's going on, Geminis. Why are you holding yourself back? Are you afraid? Do you feel like you don't have enough time in the day? Are you a little depressed? There's a lot going on. You're not being real with yourself either about what's going on. You're placing it to the back burner. You're trying to just survive on the forefront. Oh, bitch, you ain't surviving. You're not surviving. You're not making it. You gotta be careful here. Because it's not that you can't make it. It's just right now you're just there. You're not meant to just sit anywhere, Geminis. Interesting. Okay, so anyways. All right, Destiny, did you already sing your question? Let's see what we have for you guys in a general reading for Geminis, please. What messages do they need to hear right now? What does Gemini need to be aware of? What's going on with Geminis? Let's have this talk. I feel like I need to have a talk with my girls, the females. I'm hearing that song by Destiny's Child, Girls. You're my girl, we are girls. Don't you? Oh, so all the bitches is going through stuff right now. It's okay. It's like, I feel like a lot of you guys don't have downtime. And even when you do have downtime, your mind is always going or there's something going on. Some of my Geminis need to learn how to take a little bit of time for themselves, leave their brain to rest. Okay? Females, this half of the portion is reading is going to be for you. I feel like you may be critiquing yourself a bit too harshly. It could be on your looks or about what you have. Even if you are abundant or you have money in your account or you feel like you're in a good space right now, you also, or that other twin is like, nah, you could do better. Nine of Cups is here. I think because you have a wish. You have like a certain way you want to live or a certain way you want to look or a certain way of being. And I feel like you may feel like it's far-fetched, but it's not. It's just you needing to focus more on working on yourself or doing more for yourself. And not to mention that a lot of you guys are great the way you are, but you may think that is something wrong. A lot of you guys are already in this very beautiful energy and you're not realizing it because, again, with this paralyzing days energy and this honesty, you're not seeing yourself for who you really are. You're not realizing how far you've come. Thank you, Jazz. So, Page of Pentacles is here. I see you surfing the web. Be careful of too much screen time. Some of you guys are neglecting, I do this. Some of you guys are neglecting, responsibilities or things that you have to do because you just in the phone like this. You and everybody else's business, even if it's like, I heard the tabloids, some of you guys are just in people's business, like maybe it's like Love and Hip Hop or something like that, but you're kind of going away from or shying away from what you need to do, working on yourself. Get off that phone. You guys are definitely going through some type of transitional period where things are going to get peaceful for you, but you got to stop holding on to past shit, past people, past situations. Some of you guys may get the nudge to clean the fuck up. There may be clutter, things that needs to be, thrown away in your home that may be making you feel stuck as well. Your car, someone has a filthy fucking rug in their car or something like that, or their trunk. Clean that shit out. Clean your space. There's something crippling about your space. It could be something that an ex left at your house or something like that. Get it out your space. I feel like a lot of you guys will feel a lot better if you get some of this clutter out of the way. You guys don't like throwing shit away. Throw it away. Okay? Even if you're holding on to it, like maybe you got it in the maybe pile, throw that shit out. Okay? So Sun card is here. I also want you guys to do something that makes you feel really good this weekend. I don't mean just cleaning. Go for a walk. If you like getting your hair and nails done, that shit feels like a chore for me right now. But if you enjoy getting your hair and nails done, do that. If you like walking around the mall, even if you don't buy yourself anything or get anything too expensive, do that. It just feels like right now you need to really get some joy in your life outside of whatever has already been raising your dopamine. It feels like with this World card here and Two of Wands, you're constantly in a fight or flight mode, or you're constantly in a I have to get it done mode. So this weekend, I want you to do the opposite. And after you finish cleaning or, you know, doing whatever it is that you need to do, accomplishing one of your goals this weekend, or at least starting them, you should then in return, maybe on a Sunday, sit down and relax, have some drinks or have some tea or something like that, and make yourself feel whole again. I definitely feel like with this Knight of Swords, you guys are overworking or overthinking or just doing a lot, okay? And you got to chill out for a second. The High Priestess is here. I definitely feel like you guys are feeling really tired. You know what I'm talking about already. You're a tad bit drained. Could be because of family. I'm getting a single mom here. I'm getting a single mom. Or even if you know, you have someone in your life, you still are doing a lot of, you know, the day-to-day things on your own. And it could be a bit depressing for you. But again, how are we going to make it out of here? We got to keep going. All right, Jimmy? So what advice do we have for my Jimmies in regards to that? And then we'll get into love. What advice do we have in regards to the general, and then we'll get into love? You guys, it's 58 of you. Let's get these likes up. Thank you. So Jimmy's, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Take your time. Take your time. This message does not mean that you need to get all of it done, because Geminis will do that shit, you know? You get advice and it matches what you're going through in life in that moment, and you're like, I'm about to get up right the fuck now, clean up, go out, have fun. I'm going to stay off my phone. I'm not going to do this anymore. No. I'm saying over a span of time, get this done, you know? I'm not saying you have to do everything right now, because we tend to get overwhelmed when we have too much on our plate, but we also really work really well under pressure too, so it's weird. But this is how you've been probably neglecting yourself. While you were working under pressure, you were on robot mode. You were doing exactly what you had to do to get by, but you were neglecting yourself, your happiness, possibly your freedom as such, okay? So Seven of Pentacles here just says slow down. Prioritize, okay? If you can't get it done this weekend, get it done next weekend. If you can't, you know, have that time to yourself on your day off, have it your next day off. Take a day off, but, you know, demand some you time very soon, so you don't overwhelm yourself, so you can get a bit of happiness, so you can get back on track, so you can have that clear mind, all right? It's also speaking to the Chariot and the Queen of Wands. If you feel like you're in the wrong direction or you're going in the wrong direction, you can never be in the wrong direction. You are doing things at your pace, on your time. Don't look to the person to the left or the right and be like, damn, I should be where they're at. No, they probably had to go through what you're going through at a much younger age, probably at a slower pace than you. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to focus on us and how we're going to make our lives a little bit better, or how we're going to get in this Queen of Wands energy, feeling empowered, feeling like we're better people, feeling like we're getting shit done, even if we're taking our fucking time. Because who told you that you were moving too slow? Who told you that you weren't doing enough? As long as you're doing something. I got Geminis here who ain't doing shit. You're doing what you've been doing for the past couple of months or even years now. It's time to switch your flow up. We need you to add something to your plate. All right. Strength card here, Knight of Cups. We were about to get into love, but, you know, there's a message here about love, too. Stop being so scared to feel, Jimmies. I have some Jimmies here who are afraid of, you know, connecting to someone emotionally, whether you're in a relationship or not. You being a bit of a scary hoe when it comes to expressing your feelings. Telling people, you know, what's on your mind, being honest, being upfront. Maybe you're trying to save face. I see a Gemini here being a bit of a people person, you know, and that's not really like us, but I feel like when we're in a position where we're trying to fit in or where we're trying to be happy, we try. And Gemini, I don't want you to be in the energy of trying so much that you disregard your true self. This is going to be the time where you have to be true to you. And if something doesn't feel right, if you don't like something that someone is doing, if you feel like you're putting yourself in a position that doesn't fit you, you yell about it. Scream about it like a motherfucker just stepped on your toe. Okay? All right. Let's get into love. Starting with singles first. What do we have for love for Jimmies? Energy for my Jimmies in love. What do we have for my Jimmies? Oh, I'm sorry. Jimmy's in love with singles. What do we have for my singles in love? Energy for my singles. Shit. All right. Playfulness. You're too serious. You're too serious. I feel like it's because you may be living in the past, or you're telling yourself, this is how I have to be. I have to be like this. I can't do too much. I can't be too open. I'm hearing a bit of I can't. But you can, Jimmy's. You can. You can have fun. You don't have to take everybody that you meet serious. You don't have to, feel like, everybody is your person. I do feel like you may be either connecting with someone now or in the near future where you and this person have a nice relationship, but it may not be serious. Someone may not put a title on it. I feel like you and this person may be very free with each other, but you may be the type of person that's like, from the past, I had to, learn how to put my foot down. I had to learn how to be very open and tell people what I want. But you don't even know if you want that with, a new person yet. So don't be so quick to, put your obligations on other people. Let's just see where things go for now. Spirit, let's see. What do we have for my single Jimmys? King of Wands energy. There's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Interesting because, or a Aquarius or a Taurus. Could be a Libra. They like you. They like you. Someone finds you very attractive, Gemini. They're serious, or they're very passionate. This person is used to getting what they want. The Moon card. You trigger them. You trigger them because they don't know where they stand with you, or they may not know what you want. You're a very confusing person. They feel like you guys are going in the right direction for a relationship, or they feel like you guys have a solid thing going on, but I don't think you've really either let them in or been very upfront with them about what you want. And this person may be like, okay, usually bitches are like, I need you right now. You're not doing that. What's the problem? Gemini, you're trying not to rush. For my Geminis who don't have anybody yet, I think you're afraid of exploring the unknown because you know you want something serious. And you're tired of dealing with people who play fucking games. And I feel like you're like, one more motherfucker does one more thing, I'm going to spaz the fuck out. I'm going to lose my shit. So I'm just going to digress. I'm going to work on everything else in my life. And I'm going to let love come when love comes. But it's so funny because 7 of Wands, you're blocking that love from coming in with this energy. I'm going to look at this 8 of Wands in a reverse. You're like, I'm going to let love come when love comes. It ain't coming. It's not coming because you're not allowing it in. Your energy has closed the gate off to love, and people are even looking at you and they're like, yeah, she's probably married or something. That bitch don't want to, he don't want to talk to nobody. He's not interested, And it's funny because you are. You are. And with the Hermit card here, I just feel like you're in a time where you just may want to be alone. Or you may have kind of secluded yourself because you may have already told yourself, bitch, I'm gonna be single. It ain't nothing out here for me. And that was the wrong thing to say. And it either lowered your vibration or it may have made things, feel like you were going in a direction of being single for the rest of your life. And Spirit said, okay, well, if you don't want nothing, then I ain't gonna send you nothing, okay? So just be careful of that. So what's happening in the near future for my single Jimmys? What's happening in the near future for my single Jimmys? The Hangman. Nothing much. I feel like you're going to be introduced to new energy, whether you like it or not. It's not going to be, how can I put this? It is not going to be anything that takes off really fast. You may be looking forward to things taking off really fast, but that's not what's happening right now. You are going through this phase where you can invite people into your life, but you shouldn't do too much. You will definitely be meeting a lot of energetic people that will make you want to explore them. But again, it just seems like it's at your leisure with the Page of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Shit, though. Wow. Someone may end up really falling for you, though. You ready for that story? Because I don't think you're paying attention to it. I don't think whoever this person is, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I don't know if you're all that interested. Or 10 of Cups. Look at this. And the 8 of, look at you. What? 10 of Cups? Who? I wasn't even looking at you like that. I wasn't even... You're scratching your head. I'm scratching my head. Heads are being scratched here. You're like, how the fuck did I get here? And it's because I think you do end up going with the flow. But you're still inviting things in the future, and something comes along. But 6 of Wands here, they need a lot of attention. 6 of Cups, they're a soulmate. They require a lot. Could be a Leo, Pisces, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus. Taurus heavy. This person is like a baby. Wow. So what you want to do about this, Gemini? What is my Gemini's response to this new thing that could be blossoming or possibly already blossoming in your life? Thank you, Linda. What is this? What is Gemini going to do when it comes to this new person? What is Gemini going to do? Because y'all, sometimes y'all can self-sabotage. Let's see. 10 of Swords. I just said that. A lot of my Geminis tend to self-sabotage. Ace of Wands. And the 7 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune is here. My singles can be a bit rough. And I love y'all. I don't know if I'm talking to May or June Geminis. I'm getting an aggressive Gemini. A very headstrong Gemini. A bit of a masculine Gemini in this reading. Where you're coming off as someone who may be a little sexual in energy. I was just here to do it. Whatever it was, I didn't think that it was getting this far. And I feel like, you know, we could do it, or we can have something going on, but not too much. Could you slow down a little bit? Or, oh, you do like me. It's like your energy gives off when a woman first tells a man they're in love. Like, oh, we got there. Okay. And I don't think this person knows what to do with you or how to place themselves in the situation because they're getting mixed signals from you. Wheel of Fortune's here. Page of Cups. They stick around. You know, I think this person does try to exhibit love. Maybe their love language is a bit different than yours. But the 8 of Cups is here. You have to be careful. 8 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. It almost seems like your energy repels love, or you do. You're just not open to deep connections, whether you know it or not. You may come off very surface level to this person and possibly other people in the near future. And I think it's kind of a protection for you. Why does Gemini act like this? 9 of Pentacles. I'm getting you're getting very comfortable with being by yourself. 9 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and Justice. Some of you guys are like, I do better alone. And that's just it. I do better by my fucking self. I've learned from the past not to expect too much. Let me tell you something. I always say that's a broken heart speaking. I had this electrolysis that I was going to see, right? Because I have PCOS and I be getting these little hairs, right? Good ass bitch. I meet a lot of Sagittarius women. I think that may be my rising that connects with them. And she was like, I don't want to be in a relationship ever again. I just want to have a partner that I could see every now and then. And he goes to his house and I go to my house and we meet up. And she's maybe about like 50 years old. And I'm like, are you sure? Or is that what you're telling yourself because you've gotten so used, to, you know, being disappointed? She's like, maybe, but you know, it is what it is. I met another one, my ultrasound tech, Sagittarius too. And she's like, my person wants to have more kids. I'm not doing that. I already told him he's not my person. I'm like, well, why are you shutting it down, but you're still dating? You know, why are you shutting all your options down? Maybe, you know, you guys could have a family. Oh, I'm just not doing that again. You're automatically pushing people away. Why? Who do you go see again? An electrolysis? What do you mean? For like the chin? They like zap the fucking hairs off your shit. But anyways, so Spirit, please tell me. And it worked. Like the hair never comes back. Like I haven't been to her in years. Like I used to go to her before I got, or it could have been a BBL. I lost weight after that and then it stopped happening. So could be that too. Advice for my singles. Anyways, that goes without saying that I think we sometimes as women get tired of being disappointed. So we just say, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to set the standard low so I don't have to worry about the high shit. No, set the standard high. I mean, you can still hang low when it comes to not expecting anything, but don't just say that that's what you want. That's not what you want. You're just comfortable in that energy. Okay? So, let's see. It's an electrolysis. I'll try to put it up in my post after this reading so you guys can look it up in your area. But you just got to be careful. Do your research because some bitches get burnt. I've seen a girl whole, like all right here, have like black spots. And the lady said it was because they put the voltage up too high. People also do it with their eyebrows and stuff. It's really good. I prefer to do that than laser. Okay, so anyways. Advice for my singles. High Priestess. Four of Swords. And Justice. Go with the flow. Okay? Go with the flow. Jimmy's when it comes to dating. Go with the flow. When it comes to things that are coming towards you, don't cut yourself off. Go with the flow with what you want. Don't tell yourself, nah, I shouldn't do that. I don't want to do that. You do want to do it. You do. You're just scared. Just know when to go. That's my key thing for my Jimmys. Don't second guess it. If it's happy, go after it. If it's not happy, don't. Coyle Ray said, if you could give me advice on my birthday this year, what would it be? I said, don't have to learn lessons twice. If it didn't feel good, if it wasn't a good experience, if the person didn't make you happy, if the situation doesn't make you happy, if you feel like you did something wrong after you've done it, don't do it the fuck again. Everybody was up there like, don't have kids, don't do this. Do it. Don't keep fucking doing it. A lesson is a lesson to be learned, not to reoccur. That same thing for you. Okay, Jimmys? So now, on to my people in a relationship are deeply connected. Let's see what we have. Energy for my Jimmys who are connected. Don't forget to double tap this screen, guys. It is 86 of you. Hey. What do we have for my Jimmys who are connected to someone? Energy for Jimmys who are connected. Energy for my Jimmys who are connected. What do we have? You deserve love. Make that motherfucker give it to you. You ain't no need for you to act like, oh, Jimmy's, look at this. Retrograde doesn't look too bad for you guys. I feel like some of you guys may be learning a lesson. There could have been some deception in the recent past. I feel like you guys may be rebuilding. Maybe you thought you knew someone or you thought you knew something about someone and you're finding out, well, damn, wasn't what I thought. That's okay. But I feel like right now, like in this very moment, either you and the person that you are connected to can have a good time together, or you are having a really good time together. And that's beautiful. Spirit, please tell me, what do we have for my Jimmys who are connected? What do we have for my Jimmys who are connected? Energy for Jimmys who are connected. 9 of Wands. So when I was doing that general and I said you can't be afraid to tell a person how you feel, voice your emotions and what you need, Gemini, I feel like you kind of fell short. I feel like you're still picking and choosing what you should say and what maybe you don't think would be, you know, the best time to say it. Because of that, you're coming in as someone who's still being dishonest, possibly with your person or yourself in the relationship. Okay, dishonesty leads to dishonesty, which means that you ain't telling the truth, neither is your fucking person. You hide shit, they hiding shit too. Four of Cups here. Your person may feel like they're giving a lot and not receiving a lot from you, so pay attention to that. Emotionally, this person could be feeling a little drained or left out. Four of Swords here, definitely a little drained on your person's part, and it feels like you left them alone to be in your head. You may have not even went anywhere, but this person, I'm hearing that song by Joe, I Want to Know. This person wants to know about you. They want to know how you feel. They want to know what you're going through. This person wants to know what you're thinking. They're very nosy. Air sign energy, possible Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. They feel disconnected from you. You know, even if you said whatever you said or did whatever you did, this person could be working overtime trying to get in your head or understand you because they feel like you've checked out. And Gemini, are they lying? Did you check out a little bit? What's going on with my Jimmies in love? Energy for my Jimmies in love. Let's talk about the person that they're dealing with. Tell me about the person that Jimmy is dealing with. High Priestess. Could be a Pisces. They're very spiritual. Oh my God. They're emotionally connected. Even if they don't try. This person may say things and you're like, how the fuck do you know? You may feel like they're manipulating you or they can be manipulative. It's because they're very good at reading energy. Ooh, they're a player. Ooh, they used to be a real... I don't know. You know, we always tend to be able to turn bad boys into good guys. This person is a bad boy or a bad girl. But with you, they don't know what to do. But you may feel like in ways they're manipulative because I think they may have tried at some point in time to do some shit to get you in character, and you picked up on it. And because they know that you pick up on things, you can't be manipulative, they're like, fuck, I gotta figure out how to really deal with this, and I've never had to do this before. They know that you really like them or you really care about them, but I feel like this person has never had to be that genuine. And this could be one of the things where you're teaching someone how to be real. The Lovers. Oh, you're karmic for this person. It's funny because I don't know if this is like a karmic soulmate tie or connection. Y'all share a very pleasant energy towards each other, but you whoops this person's ass. I'm not gonna lie. Your energy tears them up. Your energy tears this person up. And I feel like it's because they know that you're not for the bullshit. They know you're not for the bullshit. Three of Pentacles, you make this person get their shit together. I'm telling you, the energy is fierce right now between you and somebody you're connected with. You don't fuck around. And it's funny because why do I get the feeling that they need you? Like, not need you like you have material aspects that they need, but emotionally or mentally, they need you. They've become drawn to something that you have to offer. It could just be a light in you, but you're something that was probably missing for this person, and they need it. This is deep. All right, so what's going on with Geminis? Because what the fuck you over here doing? What are you doing then? What do you have going on? Tell me about Gemini in this situation. Knight of Wands. Okay. You're whipping the horse, you know, you're making sure things are moving along in the relationship and in your life. This could be where a lot of your focus is going right now in regards to your life, and that could be why Spirit is like, focus on other shit, okay? Because you seem to be very focused on making sure that this person is who they say they are, or they're doing what they say they're doing. Hell on wheels, if you will, okay? But Knight of Pentacles, you're very informative. But I also feel like, again, with this Five of Pentacles, you're not fucking... Like, you're not willing to take the high road in situations this year or in this relationship. Maybe you have at some point in time, because I do see deception here, but it just seems like, you know, now you're like, my way or the fucking highway. You could get right, or you could get left. Or we're not, it's not an argument, it's not a disagreement. I ain't mad at you. And it makes this person kind of clam up, because they're like, damn, you're not giving me any options, no leadway. And you're like, no, I'm not, because that's not what I'm interested in. I'm not into giving you leadway. I'm into you doing what the fuck you came here to do. Show up and show out. And the Sun card is here. You make this person very prideful. If you're a woman, you're triggering this person's pride through making them be better. They're comparing themselves to a higher class, higher vibration of people. This person is realizing how low vibrational they could have been, or are, or were. And that could be why they need you, because I noticed that, like, for instance, really funny thing. When I met Davion ate well-done steaks. Hate well-done steaks. I just feel like that's like child's play. You eat well-done steaks when you're still living with your parents. But then when you get older, you realize that all the flavor is in medium well steaks. It doesn't have to be bleeding, but it still needs to have a little bit of flavor in it, right? You don't want to fucking kill the horse. I mean, kill the horse, kill the cow. So now, whenever we go out, he's like, yeah, how do you like your steak? I want to like how she likes her steak. You're teaching this person something different, and they like the way you make them feel. They like the direction that you're putting them in. You make them feel fancy. You make them feel mature. You make them feel like luxury. Interesting. Okay. So, I heard it's a preference. They like your preference. Interesting. They like your preference. So, what is the near future like for my Jimmies who are in a connection? What is the future like for my Jimmies who are in a connection with this person? Four of Swords. Gemini, you have to allow this person to take the lead a little bit. Because you have this strong energy of, you know, teaching this person things, they tend to get lazy, take the back seat here, and work off of your moves, work off of your chores, work off of what you need or what you want, and they neglect their responsibilities. And I don't mean like, you know, they don't go to work or they don't do the things around the house that they need to do, but there's the level up only comes when you require it, and it may take them off their path of what they still need to do. So just be mindful of that moving forward with this person, because I do feel like the relationship between you two is either getting better or it's already a lot better, and this person may start to in return put a lot of their energy or investment. Yeah, look at this Page of Pentacles, put energy into you as well, but you don't want them to get too caught up on that they forget, you know, that they have their own life and their own will to do things too, because they may end up regretting or resenting you because of it. Like, bitch, I poured all my life into you. I put all my eggs in your basket. And now when it's your turn to do it, you're not doing it. And you're like, I didn't tell you to put all your eggs in my basket. I just asked you to respect me, you know? And people don't have that understanding where they're allowed to have their boundary too. I feel like sometimes when a person really likes you, or if they're trying to really be involved with you, they do every and anything that you say. And then they turn around and they're like, wait a minute, I want you to do the same thing for me. And you're like, no, I got standards. I don't do that. And they're like, so wait a minute, I don't have standards. And you're like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you're still learning, you know? So it's something like that where you just have to make sure that things are fair, so you don't come out looking like the manipulative one in the end. Because Geminis, the people look at us like that. People turn around and that's why they hate us, because they do stuff like that. Like, I have a lot of female friends that are like that. They'll bend over backwards and they'll do things that I'm just not willing to do, you know, for them. And it's not a bad thing. Everybody has their limit. Like, I don't like watching other people's kids. Shoot the messenger, whatever. I know how to handle mine. I don't know how to handle yours, and you're not going to want me to beat your kid's ass, so I don't want to watch them, right? Boom. My friends are, well, they get upset with me because my kids will go over their house and their kids are never allowed here. Don't watch my kids then. They're fine at home. You know, so it's, it happens the same way like that in other connections. So just be mindful and realize that people are going to be asking you for the same things in return. Now, more than likely outcome, Jimmys, for you guys in this connection that you're dealing with. 7 of Pentacles. Wow. All right. 5 of Swords. Here's that energy of feeling like I did it for you, so you should do it for me, which is exactly what I was talking about. How am I investing all of this energy into you, but then when it was time for you to do it to me, you told me no? Hierophant. Because I already knew what I wanted to do. You didn't know what to do. You came into this energy on some different shit, trying to people please. I just wanted you to love me. I just wanted you to show up. I didn't give a fuck how you showed up. I just needed you to do it the right way. Whatever else you chose to do after that was completely up to you. And it makes them feel like you're playing games. But it's not. It's not, Cross Watcher. Magician is here. The Empress. They just know their worth. And I feel like Geminis wanted what they wanted because they knew that that's what they needed from you in order to be happy. Now, what do you need from Gemini in order to be happy? That's how you guys will get to common ground. There needs to be an honest and open conversation about what each other needs in order to be happy. I feel like, Cross Watcher, for a while now, you've been trying to please Gemini's needs. And Gemini may have just been winging it when it came to what you need it. You know, they just kind of went off your flow. Oh, you want to come over? Okay, that's what you need. Oh, you want me to cook? Okay, that's what you need. Oh, you want to have sex? Okay, that's what you need. But they may have never really taken the time to really understand what you need or your love language, and that could be what needs to be expressed now. And Gemini, you have to be open into listening and actually doing. Okay, because they did shit that they wasn't comfortable with for you too. And if not, then, you know, you are being a little selfish. Okay. Okay. Now, moving forward. Let's get you guys an oracle. We have winning here. You got a good thing going. Don't lose it. So whether you're single or you're in a relationship, you got good shit happening for you. Life just seems to be okay, even if you're stagnant. But we want to keep this energy flowing and fresh. So you guys have to start making a way. You got to start doing, you have to start doing shit. All right. So advice for all of my Jimmies. Advice for all my Jimmies. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and hitting the like button. If you'd like to participate in questions, the link is in the comment section for PayPal and Cash App. I'm only going to be on for 2 hours tops because I've already set my ass in this chair for 42 minutes doing a reading. Geminis, if you're dealing with an Aries, I definitely feel like this person is really caring for you in this moment. I feel like they're trying to show you that they're stable or that they really care about you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, I feel like this person isn't telling you their whole truth because they want you to feel like they're masculine. So it's really funny here. This person is trying to act like things don't bother them or they're okay. There's something that's definitely making them feel weak about you or a situation that they don't want to share. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this person's going back and forth with who they want to deal with. They could have multiple people. There is a Cancer who can really want to cut you off or feel like they need to go in a different direction because they want something new. Oh, there is a Leo who wants to reconcile with you or one who wants to get to know you. The problem is this person may be having other people involved in their life right now. There is a Virgo who's all up in their ego. I don't feel like this person really knows what to do with you. They may be trying to handle things the best way that they can, but this person may have a problem with that. There's a Libra here who's really happy with you or happy about knowing you or getting to know you. This person could be watching you or doing research on you. You're stalking. There's a Scorpio who wants to work on a relationship or a connection with you. They really seem to take you serious or value you. There's a Sagittarius who doesn't want to let you in because then you'll know that they're not honest. This person is a bit of a liar or they have a sketchy past that they don't want you to know about. There's a Capricorn who's already connected to someone else that still may want to give you attention or be around you. Whether you know or not, you just got to be careful because it looks like there's heartbreak involved in this situation. There's an Aquarius who feels left out in the cold. This person wants to communicate with you. They want to spend more time with you, or they want to be around you. They need attention from you. Last but not least, there's a Pisces here. This person may not know what to do with you, so they may just get exhausted and fall back. That is Pisces' thing. They can love very deeply. But first, you got to get out of that rent cycle with them when they just don't know what to do, when they start playing weird fucking mind games. And I feel like some of you guys may be in that weird mind game thing with them, especially if you were with this person or you guys were already connecting and something happened. In between, in that moment, they're talking to everybody trying to figure out what to do with you. Bottom of the deck here is the Four of Cups. If you don't like it, if you don't agree with it, if you want to say no, in these up and coming weeks, you have to learn when to just go. Not to give a fuck, not to worry about hurting people's feelings, putting your foot down, putting yourself first. All right, Jimmies? Till next time, bye, gang. All right. Oh my God, my nose is so stuffy. It's so hot in here. 1 second, guys, while I set up. Come on, computer. Turn on. All right, it's turning on. What the fuck happened here? All right, somebody obviously just turned the shit off. I hope it doesn't make me log in to everything all over again. Okay. Oh, the battery died? Yes, it did. One momento. 1 second, guys. Be right back. Woo. All right. Okay. Now I need to put the air on and we'll be alive. Alright, shout out to Davion and his rechargeable batteries. 1 second. Alright. Here we go. And we're off. Let's see who we have first. Email. Oh my God, they want so much. Hold on, guys. Okay, so oh, okay. So I didn't know that there were more people that were sending. Let me just get everybody in order. All right, so who the hell is this? Okay, I did that. That was okay. So I have Destiny first. If you're here, just let me know. Jazzy, Juju, Miss Grant, Zeta, Dr. Sharon, and Sylvia. Hey, Sylvia, where you been? If you guys are making payments through PayPal, please let me know after you do it, because sometimes those notifications don't come up for me and I won't know that you're even in line. Okay. Right. Okay, so I got everybody. Brianna, I have yours. Okay, Jazzy, type your questions if you're here. Juju, let me know you're here. Miss Grant, if you're here, say here. All right, got you guys. All right, so I know Destiny said I can do hers, so I'm just going to timestamp Destiny's because I don't know if she'll be back. Maybe I'll do hers last. I'll do Destiny's last, because she's not on here. Jazzy, you're gonna type yours, okay? Juju, got you, Brianna. Juju, you just wanted messages from Spirit. Please tell me, Spirit, what messages do you have for Juju? Oh, you're a different Sylvia. Wow. There's another Sylvia that watches me. She usually does questions too. She's been MIA for a while. Her name, same exact, Sylvia Johnson. Same name. She's a Gemini. Are you a Gemini too? Spirit, please tell me, what messages do we have for Juju? Well, welcome to the tribe, girl. Messages for Juju. I might have to turn the light on in a minute. Oh, the moon card. I feel like there's something from in the past that's holding you back. Could be energetically. Could be mentally. Holding you back from what, though? Possibly regaining some type of consciousness and love. I feel like you may be a little bit all over the place. You could even feel like, I don't want to say you feel like this, but there could be some type of insecurity here that stops you from making decisions. Decisions when it comes to love, but also decisions when it comes to making, you know, life-changing purpose, not life-changing positions. The High Priestess is here. Spirit is like, if you let me in, I can guide you, but you seem to be a little closed off. Could be because of disappointment or something that could have happened in the last up and coming years. I'm going to say in the last 2 to 3 years. Yeah, there was a tower moment that could have kind of pushed you back or made you feel like things just wasn't working for you, especially in regards to love. But I feel like you have to open yourself back up because something good is coming. Something really good is coming. Oh, it's another connection. But if you're still, you know, closed off, you won't really get a chance to experience this. At least make peace with the past. It feels like you're trying to, but then you have times where you just push it to the back and you don't really live in your purpose. Now, when I say live in your purpose, Page of Swords, not seeing things as they are, possibly because you're still holding on to, again, something that could have happened to you in the past, or using that as a way to have boundaries when it really could just be stopping you from moving forward. I see a lot of people do this in love where they don't connect with certain signs again, or they're afraid of certain signs again because last time they dated that sign hurt you. Or, you know, because the last person you had a secret person on the side, they don't trust them. So as soon as they don't call them at 9 o'clock, they're like, yeah, they're with that other bitch. You know, so you have to release that insecurity in order to have something new come in for you. And if you're already dealing with somebody, try your best to let go of the past. You're learning something new, or there's a new experience for you that has nothing to do with your past situation. You're on a new lesson now. All right, Juju. Miss Grant, you have 2 questions. One is, what's the outcome with you and Cliff? 1 second. Let me just turn on this light because it is getting dark. Woo, shit. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, so what's the outcome for Sherry and Cliff? Oh, Juju, you got to release that fear. It's based off of another relationship, a past relationship that has nothing to do with you now. Okay, so Spirit, please tell me, what is the outcome for Jazzy and Cliff? Oh, I'm sorry, damn. What's the outcome for Miss Grant and Cliff? Outcome for Miss Grant and Cliff. You're welcome. Outcome for Miss Grant and Cliff. 3 of Pentacles. So that reading with you, with the people in relationships, that's kind of where you stand at. This person does see a future with you, but it feels like right now they feel like they're over pleasing you, or they're following your lead or doing everything that you need them to do for them to like you, and they want you to feel the same way about them. This person is a soulmate. I feel like you guys, the advice still would apply for you and the people who are connected, where you have to talk about what makes this person happy, what makes them fulfilled, and how you can be fulfilling for them as well in a relationship. Because with the King of Wands here, this person is used to having their way with people, and you're a bit different. You're a bit of a challenge, which is something, look at this. You're a bit of a challenge, which is something that he really liked, but you're also very testy. You are different from what he's used to, and he's winging it. The parts of him are not even being himself right now because you're making him be different. And it's not because you could have said anything, but it could just literally be your energy that is pulling for this person to be a better or different type of motherfucker. But they're kind of deceiving themselves because that's not them. And that's why you guys need to have a conversation about what you require and what they require, because they're winging it too. They just seem to go off of what you say you like or what you want to do, and then that's it. All right? So there's a good outcome for you guys. It definitely seems like you guys want the same thing, but communication is key, especially for 2 people who have a lot of fiery energy. I feel like y'all arguments can be very toxic. Y'all are both very strong-willed people as well. What is his sign? What blessings are coming Miss Grant's way? Energy for what blessings are coming Miss Grant's way. Energy for what blessings are coming to Miss Grant. Page of Swords. So the gift of discernment. I feel like you weren't following your intuition for a while. There could have been people, places, or things that you knew weren't really working for you, but you're like, oh, let me see anyway, because sometimes I be bugging. Now you're learning that you're not fucking bugging. So now you're going to be acting a little bit differently. You're going to know when to walk away from things, and that's a beautiful blessing. Another blessing you're going to have is the truth of clarity. I definitely feel like you're not going to be, what is the, how can I say this? You're not going to be waiting for the answers. It's like, I'm going to believe people, or I'm going to believe things at face value. I also feel like there's a spiritual blessing where you have a lot of ascensions going on this year, Ms. Grant, where when you could just see through people's bullshit. I think you may have been seeing through it, but you didn't trust yourself. Now that you're starting to trust yourself, you know when to call bullshit on bullshit. And with the Three of Wands here, moving forward, especially in the near future, you're gonna you're gonna be telling people about themselves, possibly this Taurus. But I feel like anybody who's connected to you isn't gonna be able to get a lie out of you or from you. It's like you're saying what's on your mind, and you're going to be very upfront with not giving a fuck about how people feel, because it's like, why should I lie to, or better yet, as one of the cards say, why would I put myself on fire in order to make you feel warm? Deep, right? Bottom of the deck for your blessings is the Knight of Swords. Embrace them. Embrace your spiritual ascensions and trust yourself. All right? Jazzy. Jazzy, I see you here. 1 second. All right, so Jazzy, your first question is, what do Willie have going on? I think he done got himself into something. I need to confirm it. Y'all still talk? Y'all talking again, Jazzy? Spirit, what does Willie have going on? What does Willie have going on? Is this in regards to love, Jazzy? Spirit, please tell me. No, not in regards to love, so just overall. Okay. Spirit, please tell me, what did Willie get himself into? What's going on with Willie right now? Is he in any trouble, or is he going through any type of hardships? Page of Pentacles. Oh, well, financially, he's struggling. Okay. There's some money issues here, and I feel like he's asking people for help. He could even be using someone. I don't know if it's you or another love interest. He could be leaning on someone for some support. He also seems to be having a bit of drama behind some type of business or something. Something that he thought was going to benefit him that didn't or doesn't. The Ace of Cups. But he's still not out of it. He still wants to do it, or he's enjoying doing this. What is this? I can't narrow this down. It feels like it's illegal, or it's something that he had no business doing. What is this? What is this that... Yeah, Six of Wands. It's something that involves multiple people. So I don't know what this is. It doesn't seem like a really good thing to do, or something that... It was definitely... Look at this, the devil. Told you it didn't feel good. You know, it's like he could choose to continue to do it. Life doesn't get much better, or he can stop. The choice is his before he gets in too deep. But right now it just seems like he's playing with fire. Oh, well then, yeah, that would make sense with, you know, the Two of Wands and the Devil. He's doing something very risky. If he gets out now, he's fine. But if he doesn't change his ways and he's still around the same amount of people, then you may want to cut him off. Okay, it's definitely something in regards to money, but it's going to end in his demise. Okay, they're definitely watching. Okay, someone's watching. Someone he's caught someone's attention. I'll say that. Okay. Well, yeah, somebody's doing something. Was that your only question? Jazz, you had another question. What was your other question? Zeta Brown, if you're here, type your question. Miss Mays, you can type your question as well. What's next for Jazzy in love? What's next for Jazzy in love, Spirit? What's next for Jazzy in love? What's next for Jazzy in love, Spirit? Two of Wands. You're going to have a decision to make on whether or not you're going to connect with someone who you may know is toxic or who just may be toxic, or whether or not you're going to take your time in this dating game until you find the right person. Why do I get a sense of urgency with you? I heard getting back into bed with somebody. You horny? Calm that little pussy down. Okay, I know it gets lonely and it gets tough, and I was the same way. Like, listen, I mean, what can I lose? Dignity, yourself a little bit. You tend to connect yourself energetically with people when you have sex with them. You could lose your sense of security. Be careful. It looks a little horny here, or if it's not horny, it could feel like, you know, loneliness. It looks like it's tied in with horny, but okay. Three of Pentacles, though. A Nine of Swords. Four of Cups. It seems like there's a lot of people who are paying attention to you, but all of them aren't valuable. Okay. You want to be careful right now. Definitely checking twice on niggas' resumes or, you know, their backgrounds when you're meeting them, because people just, all of them just are, I feel like the dating pool just has piss in it. And you're a bit of a high commodity. You know, they see you, you're beautiful, you got your shit together, and they want parts. But you need someone who's willing to meet you at your level. You're right, you know? And with the Ten of Swords here, there's something from the past that's gone. And it needs to stay gone. But with the Ace of Cups, it's very near and dear to your heart, but you are not supposed to be fucking around with it again. Okay? So if you had anybody from the past that you were reconnecting with, don't bother. It's going to end in drama again. The Magician is here. I definitely feel like you have the power right now to manifest something really good, or you can fuck yourself up. Be careful here, because Seven of Cups is in one of those people who's already on your mind. Okay? It's one of those people who you're still watching, or one of those people who you could be actively talking to. Stop. Stop. It's in the past. Your back's supposed to be turned. Why the fuck are you still doing that? Okay? Get out of your head. There's someone or something you're overthinking about. Stop doing it. All right. All right. So Zeta is not here. If Zeta comes, are you Zeta, Gemini, High Priestess? All right. So, Ms. Mays, you're going to be right after Ms. Brown. Ms. Brown, you said, what important messages from Spirit do I need to know right now? Important messages for Ms. Brown. Important messages for Ms. Brown. Important messages for Ms. Brown. What does Ms. Brown need to hear right now? What does she need to be aware of? Important messages, please. Ace of Swords. Cut through the bullshit when it comes to a specific person in your life. Could be a male or a very masculine energy. I feel like you may have been being nice, or you could be letting this person, could be a friend, but I'm also getting like someone you're dating or a love interest. It's like teeter-tottering between getting serious or just being a friend. I don't know. Could be either sex here, but whoever it is, they're wearing a facade. They're not who you think they are. And you need to be careful of that, because, you know, a lot of people always show that character, the person who they want you to believe who they are, so that they can get comfortable with you, or you can get comfortable for them, and then they can let that whole shit out. But right now, I think you need to stick to yourself, or just be mindful about the company you keep, because there could be someone who winds up showing their wild side when you get really comfortable with them, and you're going to be like, who the fuck is this clown? Literally, a fucking clown. A clown. A fucking clown. All right. Six of Wands is here, though. Two of Pentacles. I definitely feel like you need to be careful with spending your money right now. Save up. I don't know. It seems like you may have to invest money into a car or some type of travel really soon, and you want to have it to spend it so you know you're not spending your last and you end up being broke. Okay, you want to have that comfortability to spend big dollars. Could be for your birthday or something like that. You want to be able to do something lavishly. So watch your spending, okay? Page of Wands, someone is also watching you. Could be an ex or someone who's very interested in you. This person means business. They could be older. They can have a business. They want an opportunity with you. This person may present themselves very soon, or they may already have done it. Check your inbox. Niggas is wanting to connect with you. Someone wants to talk to you. Friend requests, messages that can't get through because they're not your friend or something like that. If not, this is like a blocked energy. So it could be like a past person who you blocked. Somebody wants to talk to you. All right, look at this, High Priestess. Somebody wants to talk to you, but they can't because either you cut them off or they don't have access to you. Well, there's that. Thank you, Miss Brown. Miss Mays, your first question is, what does Spirit want me to know? Spirit, what do you want Miss Mays to know? What do you, Sylvia, you can type your question. Brianna, you're next after Sylvia. Hi, Josephine. Spirit, what do you want Dr. Sharon to know right now? What do you want? Oh, shit. I'm not picking that up. That's going to stay down there until after this reading is over. Because why would you fall right now? Spirit, please tell me. What does Dr. Sharon need to be aware of right now? What does Dr. Sharon need to know? What does Dr. Sharon need to know? Page of Pentacles. There's going to be a money increase or a possible new job soon. It's your time for change. Ace of Pentacles. Definitely something involving money that picks up for you. I feel like you've been waiting for this change, or you've been wanting some type of change. It's happening because you didn't let something spoil your happiness, or you didn't let something get in the way of your goals or dreams. Ten of Swords is here though. Be careful of cutting yourself off good opportunities or overthinking or second guessing something, okay, in regards to work or money. It seems like a door is opening up for you, but you may be afraid to take that risk. And because you are, you may miss out on a great opportunity from thinking low vibrational. Look at this, Ten of Pentacles. It's definitely in regards to a job or money situation. It could be a business that you're starting, or you could be going into business with someone else. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I feel like that. If someone comes up with a business idea, or there's a new business that wants to help you, or if you're thinking about starting your own business, you should. Don't second guess it and don't wait too long. Will Dr. Sharon be meeting her person? Will Dr. Sharon meet her person soon? Will Dr. Sharon meet her person soon? Will Dr. Sharon be meeting her person soon? No, it's not time. Three of Swords, you're still healing. You're still healing or getting over something from the past. I heard, but I'm over that. Is she really over it though? Knight of Swords. Yeah, look at this. No. I think there's like a heartbreak or something that you could have put to the back burner. Like, okay, fuck it. I got to get over it. I'm over it. But subconsciously, you're not. There's still something holding on there. And Knight of Wands, it may show up when you're dating. Judgment is here. You may want to talk to somebody about that. Maybe it's time for a little counseling. Are you in counseling? You should try it. Sometimes it's stuck energy here. Look at this. Yeah, it's stuck energy. Something you're not aware of may be stunning your growth. All right. So what about next year? What about next year for Dr. Sharon? Anything serious happening for Sharon next year in regards to love? Look at that. No. Five of Swords is here, though. It's not just you. It's them, too. Okay? It's like, you know, you and people who you're... Oh, this is all about vibrations and connection. You're connecting with like-minded people. Like-energy people. Yeah. So you might... That's something that definitely needs to be addressed. Okay? Maybe, have you ever had a birth chart reading? You may want to do a birth chart reading I don't do them, but you may want to do a birth chart reading. I feel like you need to get in depth with what your love path is like. What is destined for you? Because I feel like you're getting a little bit antsy. Like, I'll never find it. You will. It's just something here is not adding up with what you're doing on a day-to-day, and that could be a problem. Okay? So thank you. Sylvia, what does Spirit want me to know? Spirit, what do you want Sylvia to know? What do you want Sylvia to know? Energy for what Sylvia needs to know right now. You're welcome. Energy for what you want Sylvia to know right now. All right, Sylvia. So you have the Six of Cups. So the retrograde is giving you a chance to have balance or karmic energy. Ooh, that's also beautiful because whoever, okay, let's say you did good by somebody and somebody did something fucked up to you. They're getting their karma while you may be experiencing some type of good karma during retrograde, right? But also, on the flip side, if you did anything fucked up, if you were a little mean, you may get that energy back too. Either way, how it goes, it just seems like there's a lot of karmic energy that is clearing up confusion for you and possibly any old karmic debt that anybody owed you or you owed them. Now, moving forward, Five of Swords is here with the Knight of Cups. Trouble in a big house. I don't know if you are connected with someone emotionally or romantically, but I feel like there can be a bit of a push and pull energy in regard to that person very soon. And if not, if you're single, it just seems like you may have a hard time trusting new people or letting them in. Now, Two of Wands energy is here letting me know that regardless of whatever is going on in your love life, you have a decision to make on who you're going to entertain, okay? It does look like new energy, but it also can be someone you're already dealing with and you're trying to figure out whether or not it's worth your time, especially if you feel like someone is trying you or playing with you in a way. Bottom of the deck here is the Page of Swords. Pay very close attention to people's actions. Don't think that don't take what they're saying at face value. All right? Especially friends. Watch how people treat you online. I was watching something about that. Like, if you have friends and you posting stuff and they not liking it, your pictures and shit, that's the person you need to watch out for. They're hating. Secret hate, secret animosity is a big thing. I don't like it. You shouldn't either. All right? So, good luck. Brianna. Brianna, you just wanted a general reading for April. What does Brianna have? You're welcome. What does Brianna have going on in April? General energy for Brianna in April. General energy for Brianna in April. What do we have for Brianna in April? 10 of, okay. I see money piling up for you, or you being able to recover some type of financial loss possibly. If you spent a little bit too much, if you drained your bank account, I see that getting better for you. Three of Swords though, you may want to be careful with your spending. It's like okay, so I'm getting paycheck to paycheck. So just be careful with your spending. Try to save as much as you can. In regards to someone who you're connecting with, I feel like you have to make sure that your morals are in order. You're not allowing someone to just do whatever, or you're not allowing someone to get away. I heard get away with murder. You're not allowing someone to get away with murder, so it's just doing whatever. Okay? If you don't have anybody, there could be someone who comes in the month of April and tests you. Could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. They love getting testy. Okay? I definitely feel like you have to be open to telling this person where to go and how to get there. All right. There can be a possibility for a new relationship. Also, if you were looking for a new place to stay, or if you're just trying to find a peaceful, I heard a peaceful spot to rest. When you find time, ground yourself by putting your feet in some dirt. And I know you're like, bitch, where am I going to do that at? Outside, the park. I don't give a damn. Just find a way and get there. Bottom of the deck here is the Three of Pentacles, because I feel like things are kind of aligning for you in a more positive way, but now you have to align yourself for success. Okay, and a part of this is your energy needs to be grounded, because you are a tad bit all over the place. I feel like you're trying to get a million things done at one time. The general portion to Gemini's reading will really benefit you. Okay, your second one is Should I turn my love for baking into a business? Should Brianna turn her love for baking into a business? Should Brianna turn her love for baking into a business? Should Brianna turn her love for baking into a business? Yes, I feel like intuitively you know that, but you may not know where to start. Oh, yeah, you're scared. All right. I think you should start small. Maybe with like friends or family members or something like that. Maybe even co-workers. Yeah, friends or family. Friends and family is what I'm getting for you. Those would be your greatest supporters and ways to get your business out there. And then as time progresses, you'll start to bring in more people from people, because that's usually how business works, right? One person tells another person, and then you got a whole bunch of fucking clientele. It does seem like you'll be able to expand, but you also need to learn a little bit more about baking, right? So that could be taking some culinary classes. That can be, you know, just researching. Like, I've seen somebody that added an extra egg to their, like, I'm a good baker too. I love to fucking bake. Everybody calls me to make cakes, but I make them shits out the box. And they say that when you make your cakes out the box, you should add an extra egg and take something away. I don't know. I think it's like add more oil or something like that. Whatever. Critique your shit, make it a little bit better. I feel like as time progresses, you'll be a professional baker, but you need to make sure that you're doing the right thing. So maybe get your certifications or whatever you have to get. Maybe go to culinary school and, you know, just brush up on what you need to do, because it does seem like it has the potential to take off for you. But you're just like at the beginning. If you're already good, you'll be fucking great by the end. All right, bottom of the deck for you also is the World card. So yeah, that could be very life-changing. That's something to look into. That could be a download that you got. A positive one. Pay attention to it. All right. So next I have Rashonda. Hey, Rashonda. You here, girl? All right, Rashonda. So why does Marvin have the urge to step out? Let's see. You're welcome, Brianna. Why does Marvin have the urge to step out on Rashonda? Why does Marvin have the urge to step out on Rashonda? Why does Marvin have the urge to step out on Rashonda? Why does Marvin have the urge to step out on Rashonda? Because he feels, okay, so he's starting to look at the relationship like a chore. It's not just happy or free-flowing, unfortunately. He may feel a bit overwhelmed in the situation. So he's going to other people, or he wants to go to other people for relief. I feel like he's already going to other people, but he may be afraid to get too deep with people the way he wants to, because he doesn't want to ruin his family. He feels like your family, or there's a family dynamic between the two of you. Yeah, 3 of Cups, but he already has like people in mind. Perhaps it's like female friends or co-workers. Let me see what that was at the bottom of the day. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't know. Could be people at work. He already has bitches in mind. Maybe he's talking to them, flirting or something like that. But it's based off the fact that this relationship isn't fulfilling to him right now. And as opposed to trying to figure out how to get the spark back, he is doing what immature men do. You know, he's looking for that spark in new places. That's not how life works, you know. So and it's funny because I was thinking about marriage when I thought about this. In marriage, the spark is not always there. It's relit, you refine purpose, you refine love, you know, it redefines itself all the time. And nigga, if you can't do that with me in a relationship, are we really meant to be together? So I think that's something big to look at as well. Because if you guys are friends, then it's kind of like, damn, this is what the fuck you do to a friend. Like, even if I took the relationship out of it, were we ever really connected as friends too? Did you ever really care? because he could talk to you about this. I just think this person is being a little selfish right now. Okay. So your second question is, how will my boyfriend's kids feel about the baby? Okay, so there's a bit of jealousy there. There's a bit of jealousy because they're like, why couldn't you do this with my mom? Interesting. Interesting, Rashonda, because I have a bonus daughter too, and we got those questions a lot in the beginning, like, why didn't you want to be with my mom, and I kind of feel like this hits home for me, because then, when this new baby comes, they feel like your baby is before them, like, oh, so y'all are a family, and I don't have a family. I have my mom and my dad, but they're not a family. So, and there's nothing that you could really do about that. It needs to be more reassurance on his end that you guys are still a family, even though it may be blended, because they're looking at you now like you're on a pedestal. So it's not even about necessarily the baby. It's about you being on a pedestal. It is about you having a family with him outside of them having a family with their father and their mother. Okay, but Queen of Cups here on your end, you just continue to be as nurturing as possible. I definitely feel like you already know that there's going to be a transition in energy when it comes to these children, but I do feel like overall this baby may bring you guys closer together, because it did feel like there was some type of resistance, or does feel like there's some type of resistance, and in the future this baby kind of helps that dissipate. Okay, like you guys start to make more sense of each other. Seven of Swords is here. Your boyfriend has to be more active in bringing you guys together. No bullshit. No bullshit. Yeah, Six of Wands here. I feel like there's a lack of attention. Like, I don't know if maybe when the kids come there, he's still like laid up with you, or if he's just not doing enough with them as far as, having that personal connection with them. He got to get his shit together. He gotta get his shit together, because how the fuck are you worried about cheating and your kids over here feeling like they're not even enough? That's a read. Okay, so maybe talk to him about that too, because it's nothing that you can do in regards to that. But the baby doesn't need to feel that pressure either. And sometimes growing up in a blended family, the baby does. Okay. Third question: how does Decelia feel about Marvin? Is it? Did I say it right? Is it Decelia? I'm going to say D, because I might mess her name up. How does D feel about Marvin? How does D feel about Marvin? Okay, so right off the bat, while I'm trying to cut, I can't ignore this Lover's card and the Page of Pentacles. So very likable energy. Three of Cups. They're friends, or they have a friendship. But okay, so can we talk about Decelia? So they're friends, right? Are they co-workers, or are y'all co-workers? I'm getting that they have like a friendship or a connection. Someone has a friendship or a connection with Decelia. Decia. Okay, Decia. So someone has a connection with her. I don't know if it's your coworker or her coworker, but I think it's more than a friendship, or she cares more about him, but she also feels like the blockage is the fact that he's already in something. So what's her plans? What's her plans and actions in the future towards Marvin? Ace of Pentacles. So she's a how convenient. I know that role too. She's a shoulder to cry on. Okay, and she may have been a shoulder to cry on, but you know what that leads to. Shoulder to cry on, dick to ride on, right? She's waiting for a moment. I feel like she's a supportive friend that likes him. He talks to her a lot about his relationships. He talks to her a lot about, things he's struggling about the relationship, and how the relationship is changing, and how he wants something new, but he also wants the relationship to succeed, and how he feels like, see, here's my thing with you. He feels like you're not giving him anything to go off of. He may feel like you've gotten too comfortable or you're not emotional anymore. Huh. He feels like you're not as emotionally connected to him, and you may have gotten comfortable, and because of that he may feel a bit left out. Like that could be where, ew, he's like a fucking kid. He feels like he has to get validation from other people, and he's talking to this person about it because he does feel like he's wrong, or he knows he's wrong, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't, you know, he's not going to feel this way, because this is just how he feels. He knows it's selfish, or he knows that he can handle it the right way, but he can't tell you that. And that's why this card says the truth. He talks to her about how he really feels, because he doesn't want to tell you, because he doesn't want to hurt you, obviously. You know, so that's deep. That's his diary, and she knows that. What Linda say? Wow, you are so grown up now. Relighting sparks in your relationship, blending families, and making sure all the kids matter. My sexy, right? All right, look at me ascending. It's always a thing for me. So yeah, I think you should have a conversation with Mark. And not that he's going to be all that honest with you, because I can honestly say they don't all the time want to tell you about things, especially not while you're pregnant. But it's good to let him know that you know. I find that niggas act real funny when they find out that you know. Like, oh shit, she's on to me. Did I smell funny? Did this bitch like what? So yeah, talk to him about it. Just be like, all right, what's going on with you and D? What's on your mind? Is it something that we need to talk about? You'll catch him off guard. He's gonna lie, but then he's gonna know that he gotta switch his stripes, which is what you're going for. You know, you don't want to necessarily lose your nigga, but you want that nigga not to play with you. There you go. All right, so exclusive T, you can type your questions. Brianna, oh, you had another question, Brianna. Okay, so I'll look into that too. Aisha, I'm sorry, Alicia, Miss Hendricks, if you're here, let me know as well. Brianna, I'm going to start with you if you're ready. Exclusive T, you have to type your questions. Okay. And Miss Hendricks, just let me know you're here, okay? So, Brianna, I'm sorry. Was the Taurus in secret competition with me? Was the Taurus in secret competition with Brianna? Was the Taurus in secret competition with Brianna? Yes. Yes, because you kind of triggered him to want to seem more put together than he was. I feel like it's funny because either he has the potential to be better or he can be better. But Five of Swords, he feels like you also were in competition with him as well in regards to who was the better person. That's very weird energy. It's almost female. This is female, very feminine energy. He felt like you were in competition with him, trying to make it seem like he wasn't good in some way, maybe even being condescending. So he maybe even started to mirror you or went off of your vibe. And that could have been why this friendship or this relationship was so wonky. But I feel like in regards to that, you're also teaching, look, here he goes. You're also teaching him a lesson about actually having his shit together or actually standing on business, because I do feel like this Taurus may have gotten lazy and then they met you and they thought you were going to just go for anything or just believe anything, and you may have questioned it. And that could be also why this person is triggered by you and is in competition with you, because he's trying to prove to you that he is better and he is who he say he is, even though he may not be. You know, you've gotten to his ego a little bit. So that's fun. Pat yourself on the back, but also realize that this is someone who you're connecting with. That's the downside to it. He's a little insecure as well. I find that most Taurus men, most fixed sign men are insecure. Most fire sign men are overly arrogant. Most air sign men are know-it-alls. And most water signs try to show that they're not emotional. Right. So the water signs mimic the air signs, but they're still fucking water signs. The fire signs act just like fire signs, but they actually are insecure too. And then the fixed signs all try to amplify who they really are. It's really weird. It really is weird. So anyways, move forward. Exclusive tea. Hi Ruth, how are you? Your first question, will I be able to move into my house on Redmond? Y'all see my nose? So yeah, I have the pregnancy nose. It happens every time. It happens every time. I have that nice old pregnancy nose and I hate it, but it is what it is. It's there. It's dead smack in the middle of my fucking face, swollen. Okay. So will Exclusive T be able to move into her house on Redmond? Yes, Queen of Wands. Oh, look at you loving it too. You got to put a little extra work into it. I definitely feel like you're going to be spending extra money, but I feel like it's because you want something to your liking. Could be just redoing, but Queen, okay, all right, okay. Exclusive T said, fuck that. I'm going to do what I want to do because I deserve this. I'm not mad at that. The Hermit card, this is a big step for you. I definitely feel like you'll be really happy. It's refreshing. You also want to make sure that you're saging or just taking care. I'm getting water. There's water vibes here. So when you are cleansing your house, you're going to have to literally wipe things down. And I love using, what is it called? Florida water for everything. But I've read that the yellow one is better for cleansing the house, like literally wiping walls down. Every wall in that house needs to be wiped down. Every floor in that house needs to be mopped with whatever you like, you're choosing. I find that Florida water works, but bleach is just as fine. So is ammonia and pine salt. Ammonia and pine salt are really good. Just don't mix them all together. I can't tell you to do that, right? But that's a powerful cleanser for your house. You definitely want to clear out your energy using water, okay, or a liquid, okay? Your second question, ma'am. It does. I didn't see when. I didn't see that. I just I just asked the question. I'm sorry. I'm expecting some coins to roll in and they haven't. When can I expect it to come? Okay, so when is the money gonna roll in? They're $11, Dolly. How you doing, girl? Yes, the Cash Apps are still open for another hour, possibly. Let's see. That could be a question if you wanted to. Like when? I can see when. But wait a minute. When can Exclusive T expect this extra money to roll in? When can Exclusive T expect this extra money to roll in? What season? Could be around Taurus season. So I'm getting May. May, you got it all. So by May, you're also moved in your new place. So you don't have to pay for that extra thing. May, you're moved into your new place and you have money. You have the money, okay? Page of Swords here. Just be careful of the company you keep. Motherfuckers is in your pocket. Could be a male energy, a new person that you're dating, Nine of Pentacles, or someone who's already around you who's like, damn, that bitch is coming up. I need to be a part of this come up. You know, I don't like those type of people. All right. Your next question says, what to expect on my thyroid test? What can Exclusive T expect in regards to her thyroid test? What can Exclusive T expect in regards to her thyroid test? What can Exclusive T expect in regards to her thyroid test? Seven of Pentacles. So I heard more work needs to be done. So is there something wrong with her thyroids? Yes. Okay, so there's some type of imbalance here, and I think you're going to be taking medicine, but you're also very dehydrated. So in order to help this test out, you're going to need to drink more water, so by the time you take the test, it doesn't kind of malfunction because it's getting a misreading because you're dehydrated. Drink more water so they can actually get to the bottom of what's going on. Eight of Pentacles, though, I do feel like there's going to be like some type of plan, or you may have to take a pill or something like that to balance yourself off. Ace of Pentacles, though, there's something, I mean, I'm sorry, Ace of Cups, there's something here about you being very dehydrated, okay? A Knight of Pentacles, that water just doesn't fix. Like, they could put you on a vitamin or some type of supplement or something in order to help you balance this off. Hangman, you were wondering why you were feeling down in energy or something like that. That's why. Okay, it also could have been shifting your moods as well. Interesting. Love. Spirit, please tell me what's going on with exclusive tea in regards to love. What's going on with exclusive tea in regards to love? What's going on with exclusive tea in regards to love? What do we have for exclusive tea and love? Hi, Cane Sugar. Yes, they're still open. Oh, okay, so there's a change. I heard change is going to come, and then I peeked over and it said dark. So love life kind of shitty, huh? Things are changing. Six of Wands, you're going to start getting attention soon. Your ego is going to be boosted. You're going to have a boost in your ego. There's some type of fiery energy. It could be a Scorpio or a Leo, Aries coming your way. Okay, gotcha, Ruth. Gotcha, Jazzy. Five of Pentacles, though. Don't lose yourself again. Interesting. You've lost yourself before in love. This new person that's coming towards you carries the energy of draining you, but not in a, I mean, that's a bad way, but not purposely in a bad way. I just think this person requires a lot of your time, and you're willing to give it. But you just got to be careful here when it comes to this person, because they're not doing it on purpose, but they'll take it from you. They'll take it from you, and then they'll be like, I didn't ask for that. You know, I didn't ask you to put me first, or some weird shit like that. So just make sure you're having a healthy balance here. There's definitely going to be a connection that kind of drives you crazy because this person is extremely arrogant. Three of Pentacles, though, y'all can be working towards a relationship, but this can also be that person that I was talking to you about who is there because you a bad bitch. Okay, they can know what you got to offer here. They only go after those type of women. Ooh. All right, so now moving forward. General advice. General advice, please, for exclusive tea. General advice, or anything that exclusive tea needs to be aware of. General advice, or any messages that exclusive tea... All my fucking cards fell. All right. So the energy is used up on those. We'll go to these. I notice when my cards fall, it's kind of them saying shift them. I've had enough of those. Give me something else. Get another card deck, please. Spirit, please tell me. What does exclusive tea need to be aware of? Any advice? Let's see. Seven of Pentacles. Take your fucking time. All right. Life is coming together for you exactly how it's supposed to. Don't rush it. Don't do too much. Just allow things to happen naturally for you, but stay in control, right? So this is like, let's say there's money coming in. You don't have to call every motherfucking day. You don't have to check this. Okay, so prime example, because I've seen a lot of people doing this with their taxes. You know, you put your taxes in, right? You don't have to check the tax place every damn day online to see whether or not you got approved. Check maybe once a week and then fall back, right? Be in control, but don't rush it and don't do too much, because I feel like that'll just stress you the fuck out. All right, stay on top of business. And with the Two of Wands here, when you make decisions, stick with them. You can't be that indecisive. Are you a Gemini? I'm getting indecision here. You can't be that indecisive person that you tend to be when you're not sure of a situation. You got to pick it and go after it, but you do have to make a decision. Also, in regards to anything from the past that may come back up for you, I think before you give it attention, you should think about why you may have placed it in the back burner from the beginning. This can be friendships, relationships, business endeavors, whatever. If you choose to go back, just make sure that it's something that's valuable for you and takes up valuable time for you. Okay, because that's the problem. I feel like all your time is valuable right now. You need to be careful. All right. So thank you, exclusive two. Now we have Jazzy. Jazzy, you can type your question. And then I have Miss Hendricks. And then Ruth. I also have Maria, Taprika, Dolly, and Shauna. You're welcome, exclusive T. Linda, did you look at the one on Patreon yet? My nose. Oh my God. I'm gonna try to push out as many as I can, then I gotta go to the restroom for a second. Shauna, I have yours too. I did not mean to drop this all the way down in there. Right here. Okay. All right, so again, Jazzy, if you're here, type your question. Alicia, if you're here, let me know. Ruth, if you're here, let me know. Maria, type your question. While y'all are getting that together, I'm going to run to the restroom really quickly. Oh, I can't hold it. I thought I could. Ugh. Okay. All right. Okay. Everybody's here now. Jazzy. Okay, so Jazzy was first. I'm doing the summertime. I never give my exact due date because that kind of puts an almond on it. But I got a while to go. Still. Yeah, I went. I had to go. I tried not to. Listen, I could barely hold it anyway. They're already upside down. Okay, so, oh shit. Jazzy was first. Why do Tony P really want, what does Tony P really want with me? I cut him off, but he keeps coming back. Just got out of prison, so I don't trust it. So why is Tony P adamant about Jazzy? That came out immediately. 8 of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Devil in the reverse. Okay, I don't even have any reversals in this deck. 10 of, okay, so let me tell you something. He really likes you. He does. He really likes you. The thing about niggas that come home from jail, or niggas that be in jail when they be doing that love shit, they be meaning it. You know, they don't feel like in their head. Some of them do, but the majority of them, from what I've spoken to and I know of, they mean that shit. When they be telling you when they first come home or when they locked up that they want to do this, that, and the third. The point is they're not fucking realistic. You know, I did not announce the sex yet, Linda, because when I was going to announce the sex, I'll talk about it in a second. But so where was I at? I'm sorry, I got thrown off. They don't know that you know, their life is going to be different in the future or whatever. They're going off of survival mode because that's what they're in when they're in jail. We're going to be real. So he's serious about you. He's serious about wanting to reconnect with you. He's serious about liking you. He's really serious about, you know, you, because he thinks you're very attractive, which you probably are. And with the Queen of Cups, if he's had some type of experience with you, or he's seen you have some type of experience with somebody else, he does want to, you know, endure that with you. But with this High Priestess here, you got to use your common sense. You know, High Priestess can mean, you know, you got to be able to understand the unknown. But the unknown for certain signs, especially when they're already spiritual, is fucking common sense. We know that this nigga may be with you right now because he ain't got no hot piece of pussy, and you could be the first hot piece of pussy. Or, you know, they don't have that much security, so you could be the first bit of security that comes to them. But you're right to protect yourself. You can be friends with this person. You can get to know this person. But I don't think that you should put all your eggs in this person's basket if you want to. You know, I mean, even if you wanted to, this can be something that you deal with as your leisure. It could be fun for you. Like you feel lonely, this nigga feel lonely too. Y'all kind of gravitating at the same energy. My thing is, what you gonna do when a whole bunch of other pussies is staring at you? Because yeah, right now, I'm perfect for you. I'm everything that you could ever want. But what about in a couple of months when you get your shit together? Because that's what's going on. He ain't got his shit together. He coming to you with good intentions, but nah. Okay? So, there's that. Entertain it if you want to, but just know that it ain't that serious. Right? So, now we have Miss Hendricks. Hi, Miss Hendricks. How are you? You said, will working from home be good for you? My husband loves it. Rolls out of bed, don't even put clothes on, bare ass, be in a computer chair. He loves it. It's a great experience. You don't got to get up and travel. You in your house, you chilling. Balls be on his computer chair. He just be ass naked at work all day. He loves it. So if you like that experience, I say yes, do it for you too. Okay. So will working from home be good for Miss Hendricks? No. Why? Why won't working from home be a good idea for Miss Hendricks? High Priestess, it's not enough quiet there. Do you have kids or something? It just seems like it comes times where there's too much going on at home for you to stay focused. And you have to be able to be focused at work. So, and with the Seven of Swords here, you may end up, you know, having other things that take away from you. You work better in an environment outside of your home. So, for you, it says no. Which is really fucking unfortunate, girl, because I'm telling you, we be having a time, okay? Lunches is hit different, you know, breaks hit different. And I just feel like with the Seven of Wands here, you may miss out on that because it may not be peaceful enough for you to work from home in the environment that you're in right now. Ten of Swords here, though. Whatever job that you're leaning towards in the near future, you're not staying at long. Just to let you know, okay? So, Exclusive T, did you send? Were you done? I have you here for something else, but Ruth, if you're here, let me know. Maria, you can type your question now. Taprika, if you're here, just let me know. I'm good. I'm good. I'm getting really dizzy. Like, I just get these really random dizzy spells. They've been happening a lot the past couple of days for no reason. My blood pressure is perfect. My sugar is perfect. Maybe I'm laying down too fast. Baby's getting big. I can't do nothing. Everything, I'm either out of breath or dizzy every day. So that's why I don't really do readings like that. I try to keep my Patreon up as much as possible. But even like sitting up right now, it's a lot. No kids, and maybe it's just you being at home takes your focus away from what you need to do. It doesn't have to necessarily be kids. It's just, you know, being home might make you a bit too fucking comfortable, which may make you a bit lazy. Okay? Oh, you have clients, not like a desk job. I wonder why it's not good for you to do it at home. There's something that interferes with you doing it from home, and that's why it's not a good idea. I don't know what it is though. But other than that, I'm fine. We're healthy. Just a lot of new shit going on with this pregnancy that I didn't have the last pregnancy. Okay, so Ruth is not here. Maria is here. Maria, your question is about Alex, the Virgo. Is he interested in you romantically? Is Alex, the Virgo, romantically interested in Maria? I'm getting that song Tell Me. I forgot who is. If you fall asleep. Oh, you crushing hard. Oh, you won't, cause all I dream about is our first kiss. You're the first one to make me feel like this. Okay, so you really like this person. Let's see what's going on. Well, he likes you, but he doesn't know if he wants to be in a relationship. That's advanced geriatric pregnancy, Linda. I'm regular geriatric pregnant by 35. 40 is advanced geriatric. So he likes you, but he doesn't know whether or not it's relationship vibes. I feel like he's kind of, let's just see where this goes type of thing. But it does look like you guys end up being in a relationship. But there's a little toxicity here between you and him. Let's just see what it is. It's something that he's not over or done with. Uh-oh. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's someone else. There's someone else, possibly from his past, but he likes you. Let's see what this is from his past. The Empress could be a baby mama. Could be a baby mama. If not a baby mama, someone that he could have potentially gotten pregnant. Someone that told him that they was pregnant. Someone he's seen a future with. Something like that. All right. He's still stuck on that person, whether they're still connected or not. This person may have a special place in his heart. Maybe she could come and pick that nigga up and drop him off when she feel like it. Just something you wouldn't agree with is going on there. Okay. So, Taprika. After Taprika is Dolly. Dolly, let me know if you're here. Shauna, you can type your question. Ruth, I did call you. If you're here, let me know. What does Spirit need to tell me? Spirit, what do you need to tell Miss Brown? Wow. Okay, so my cards flipped all over the place. Spirit, what do we need to tell Miss Brown? What does Miss Brown need to know? What does Miss Brown need to know? Like, this pregnancy is so different, Linda. I am, like, not miserable. Yeah, you can send another one. I'm not miserable, but it's definitely a totally different experience. I'm high risk. I've never been high risk with any of my pregnancies. But I definitely am, like, just different. And I'm kind of happy that I have the type of husband that I have, because he's very, I don't do shit. I just sleep all day. I'm like a fat cat. I barely cook. I clean when I can. And he's just extremely supportive. So that's a plus. A plus, 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 plus. Okay, so you're back, Destiny. I'll do you next. I am on Taprika. Spirit, what does Taprika need to know right now? So you have the Two of Wands and Temperance. Be welcoming or inviting to new things that are coming into your life. Don't be afraid to try different things. If you get an inkling to, like, go back to school, this, I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily be that, but I'm using that as a an option. Go back to school, or example, thank you, Spirit. Go back to school, move, maybe find a different job, shit, find another partner, whatever it is that you want to do, explore that option. I definitely feel like love is going to be at the forefront of you, if not now, and sometime around May. But with the Five of Pentacles here, if you don't speak up on things that you want from a person or what you expect from them, you're not going to get it. You know, it's going to be like, damn, you know, you didn't care about me. It didn't come natural. No, shit that you feel like comes natural to people does not come natural to everybody. But with Judgment here, if you're a little bit more open about what's on your mind or how you feel or what you want, you give the person a chance to actually meet you where you want them to meet you at, you know. Stop overthinking shit so much. Yes, your morals are your morals, and they should be intact for a reason. But with the Nine of Pentacles, understand that you may be on a totally different level than a lot of motherfuckers. So your expectations could be higher than people expect. Even your friends, like when you're people could be taking you or your advice a bit harshly. They do it to me all the time because you don't go for what other people would go for. They hate you because of it. They don't like that you hold yourself up to a pedestal. I had a Cancer woman say, I think I'm better than everybody when I'm really just like everybody else. And I'm like, yeah, but you know, you got to clean your bathroom before I come to your house. Like, you know, it's like, maybe I'm not like you because I don't like shit like that. You know that I don't. So it's like, you know, be okay with being of higher standard. If people can't take you, then they're not your tribe. Men, women, whoever. Okay? So, Ruth is not here yet. Oh, Destiny. Destiny. Destiny, you just wanted advice for April, correct? You still here, Destiny? You had 2 questions? What's your second one? Taprika. I only see one. Oh, yeah, you just sent another one. Well, type that second one, okay? Type that second one. What is Eric's intentions towards me? What is Eric's intentions towards Taprika? What are Eric's intentions towards Taprika? What is Eric's intentions towards Taprika? Oh, he wants to take you seriously. But he also wants you to take him at face value, and you get a little bit too deep for that. That's funny. He wants you to take him seriously, but he also wants you to take him at face value. He doesn't want you to get too deep. He doesn't want you to get to know him too much because you may not be accepting of who he really is or what other shit he's into. Wow. 5 of Cups is here though with the Emperor. What? I think when you get to know who this person really is, you're not going to like him. Or you're not going to be all that happy with what he has to offer. 4 of Wands, but it's when you start to get serious about him, that's when you notice it. It's like, ew, you don't fucking brush your teeth every day? You wear the same socks? You're a murderer. It's like... It's like shit like that. But with the Sun card here, you only see it when they get comfortable. You only see it when they get comfortable. So right now you may feel like it's all rainbows and fucking unicorn farts, and then you find out later it's really a dark time with a dirty nigga. I don't like that for you. So yeah. Destiny. You just want advice for April. Relatable. Spirit, please tell me, what do we have for Destiny in the month of April? You're welcome. What do we have for Destiny in the month of April? Energy for Destiny in the month of April. Don't you just hate that? They be looking so rich, so shiny, so well put together. And then you get there and you realize they're falling the fuck apart. And it wasn't even worth your time. They weren't even really on your level. The motherfucker was struggling. Good ass representative, bitch. Good representative. You thought they were a millionaire the whole time they were a drug dealer. It's just like, what is this? Okay, they were a part of the fucking cartel. Okay, so the month of April is calling for you to put yourself out there. You know, it's calling for you, Destiny, to either reconnect with friends or family, or to be open to new people who may come along, because it definitely feels like with this Queen of Pentacles here, you've raised the fuck out of your vibration. Whoa, especially since last year. Last year, I feel like you were struggling with self-worth. This year, you like, it is what it is and I am who I am. And now you're strong enough to have these newer connections. There's no need for you to be in your cocoon, in your nest. I definitely feel like if you are dating, or if you have somebody that you're really interested in, you're shining really brightly to someone, and you're making them want to take you along on their tribe or on their trip in the world. But if you're single, right? I mean, if you're in a relationship, I mean, whichever, however it applies, because I'm getting a little brain fog now. Whichever one applies to you, whether you're in a relationship or you're single, you're definitely glowing and you're attracting the right types of people. So don't be scared. Okay, Two of Swords is here. I feel like you're going to be in split minds about whether or not you're ready to open yourself up to people. But Temperance is here. Fool card. Go for it. Go for it. I even think you need to start going out more. Okay. Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Pentacles. Please take your time when getting to know people, though. You know, it's like you are attracting really good people, but there's also, like I said, the facade. You probably needed to hear that message I was telling Taprika. They gonna be real good at coming off as knight in shining armors when they're really carrying messages of shit. You know, they're really gonna be really good at coming up as the queen or king of pentacles when they really are just a little peasant that needs some bread. Be careful, because you seem to be the one that has a lot of bread. You seem to be the one who needs the messages, and somebody wants to deliver, but all messages aren't welcome. Okay, so protect your energy in the month of April. Seems like you are having a lot of new people and coming into your life. Also, females or friends wanting to talk to you. Like random fucking people just wanting to have conversation with you. You're very magnetic in energy. So don't be surprised if you be like, yeah, I hate waiting in line. And then all of a sudden somebody's like, me too. I hate fucking waiting in line too. I was just waiting in line at Walmart. And now y'all having a whole fucking conversation about lines in Walmart. Okay, just know it's gonna happen. Yes, I'm still taking questions. Hey Rachel, how you doing? Dolly. Did Dolly say she was here? Yeah, Dolly is here. So Dolly, you said, should I take the house manager position? Let's see. That's cool. How the hell did you get friends in Europe? You traveled? You traveled? Look at you getting out of the norm. Okay. Should Dolly do house management? Shauna, please type your question. Ashley, you can type your question as well. Wormley, you can type your questions as well, okay? Should Dolly take the house manager position? Should Dolly take the house management position? Yes, you should. I feel like you just need to know that if you decide to take this house management position, you have to be very, very stern. I don't know why. I just feel like you have to be able to lead. And although you have to be fair when it comes to people, you also can't give too many chances or give too much leeway to people. Okay, you got to be really stern. What the fuck is a housing? What's house management? What does that mean? Because it seems like it's a big responsibility. I feel like you have to be very careful with who you trust or become friends or acquaintances with this job. And I also feel like with the Sun card, you need to keep a very lighthearted vibration about you. Like almost like if people do fucked up shit or if people do try you, it's not a direct insult to you. It is of them. It shows who they are. You're in control of people. I mean, management, but it's like you're closely monitoring people, and you have to be up for that, and that may be the kind of the deal breaker here. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups as well as the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're a little, you have to be a little nice to people, but you also have to show that you're not to be fucked around with children. Yeah, so Maybe that's why you gotta be the mom. That sounds a lot like the mom now. You get a few chances before I whoop your ass. It's just kind of like that. So good luck. Whatever decision that you make, just make sure you got to be a strong motherfucker for it. Okay? So again, I called Shauna. You have 2 questions. Ashley, you have a question. Warmly, you have a question. Maria, you had a second question. Miss Hendricks, if you're here, let me know. You're welcome. Okay, so we have Shauna. Where is Shauna? Okay. So Shauna, your first question is, was I was wrongly terminated, but I live in an at-will state, so I cannot fight it in court. I knew it was coming since Trump. Wow, sorry to hear that. What's next in my career and finances? I am actively looking for employment. So I'm sorry to hear that, Shauna. What can Shauna expect in regards to her career moving forward? You're welcome, Dolly. What can Shauna expect in her career moving forward? You're going to get a new job offer. I definitely feel like you'll be bouncing around a little bit though. So I don't know if this is like a temporary job or if you just don't like this job and you find another one. It seems like you find a job just to get by, and then after that, the next job is the job that you keep. 8 of Pentacles though. You may even decide to keep 2 jobs or have 2 jobs until one of them really pays more, or until you find a higher paying job where you could quit both. You got a lot of experience doing something, so I feel like a lot of people are going to be willing to hire you. But with the 2 of Pentacles, it's up to you, because you may not want to drop under a certain either pay or position in order to just have a job. 3 of Swords is here though. I do feel like there's something or a job that you're really wanting or you're looking at. You may not get accepted into that job. It may be just something else that works out for you in the future, in the near future. Okay, because I do see you being a little stressed about finding a job that actually fits you, and just, you know, having another job to get you through until you can get back to your career. Okay. I'm out of breath. You have 2 questions, Shauna. What's your second question? Wormly. I don't know who Wormly is, but that's what the Cash App is coming up as. If you're here, please type your question. Okay, type your questions, Justin. Hi, how are you? What's next in general? What is next in general for Shauna? What is next in general for Shauna? What else can Shauna expect? What's next for Shauna in general? What is next for Shauna in general? Let's see. A new start. So losing that job is actually going to help you on your way, on your pursuit of happiness. I definitely feel like you will have a very similar job in the future. It's like if that job didn't fire you, you wouldn't have never left, which wouldn't have never let you put yourself in a position to have something better or something that, you know, was destined for you. So this was actually something that worked for you and not against you. 1 second, my card fell, so it's time for another deck. What else do we have for Shauna? Oh, these got reversals in it. Shit would get real with your reading. Tower in a reverse. Wheel of Fortune in a reverse. Whatever stuck energy is kind of happening to you, you may be feeling a little stagnant. Definitely will be letting up first or quickly. It's just all about your judgment. Perhaps you've been doing things that really didn't fit you for a while now. So now it's kind of you needing to put yourself first, or now it's forcing you to see things as they are. You may have had your rose-colored glasses on for a minute, and it's the spirit's way of kind of putting you back in check or making you be more realistic about life. Interesting, because none of my fucking cards were in reverse except those. Wow. So you needed to hear it just like that. All right. Well, good luck. All right. So, Ashley, what's the next unexpected major life change coming within the next few months? I started some interesting cycles. Wait, I'm starting some interesting cycles for the next few months. So, Spirit, what's the next unexpected major life-changing event happening for Ashley within the next few months? What is the next? Normally, you still haven't typed your question, baby. Maria, if you're here, please type your question. Spirit, please tell me, what is next for Ashley? Next major unexpected life change happening for Ashley. An increase of money. I feel like right now you already feel like you're making a decent amount of money, or you're very comfortable where you're at, but either there's a raise or another job out of the blue and you're like, what the fuck? I feel like you're a little disappointed, because although you're happy that you're in a better place or you're making more money, either there's some travel, some distance, or it's very time consuming for you. Yeah, look at this, King of Pentacles, but it doesn't matter, because look at this, money. Money, 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 money. There's a huge increase of money. Also could be is this in regards to a relationship as well? No, this is all about you. This is all about you stepping your game up. Because I also feel like while you are making more money, your life changes, like your expenses changes. Maybe you get a more expensive car, or a more expensive apartment or something like that. Maybe you start to buy yourself more expensive stuff. But it just feels like with the Ace of Cups, you're growing into a life that feels more fulfilling for you, and it's based off of what you've been doing, the energy that you've been putting out there. So good luck with that. It just seems like you're working towards being able to be more stable, and it's happening for you. Cool. All right, so next we have Justin. I ain't gonna keep calling you Wormly. Justin, your first question is, what can I do about my grandmother's current situation to be successful? Spirit, please tell me, what can Justin do about his grandmother's current situation to be successful? What can Justin do in order to make his grandmother's current situation more successful? Queen of Wands in reverse. Don't do too much. Don't insert too much authority or come off too cocky in a situation. Do research in order to know your rights, or to know what you need to do, and to have a little bit more guidance. Also, take time, okay? Don't be so quick to rush into... Ooh, I'm sorry. Play ain't playing. Don't be too quick to rush into making things happen, or to making final decisions here. I think you should talk to people about what it is that you want to do. Make sure that you're doing things the right way, and also make sure that you're being fair, okay, when it comes to possibly your grandmother or other people that can be involved in a situation, because I do see a pleasant outcome, but it's all based off of how you look at the situation and what you choose to do in the situation. Wheel of Fortune is here in the Seven of Wands. I do feel like you're going to have to put up some strong boundaries, or come to some strong decisions in order to protect yourself in the situation. But nonetheless, I see you and other people, or you and your grandmother, being able to work this out the best way. Justice. I don't know if this is a legal situation or not, but could potentially end up being in the long run, especially if other people want to make sure that everything is going right between you and, you know, your grandmother as well. Okay? General messages from Spirit. Spirit, please tell me, what do we have for Justin? Energy for Justin. What does Justin need to be aware of in regards to his life? Spiritual messages, please, for Justin. Spiritual messages, please, for Justin. All right, so Justin, King of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Queen of Pentacles. So you're on your shit right now. It looks like you're taking really good care of yourself. It also looks like you're going to be moving forward in your finances, possibly making more money or just being more consistent. Be careful because there's other people around you who could be trying to throw you off your game, or people who could just be a little jealous or feel like you're better than them, or that you think you're better than them. But with the Justice card and the Seven of Pentacles, just do you. All right, you don't worry too much about what other people think about you. And when you're making, you know, choices in life, choices that are strictly for you, don't worry about what other people would do or what they would think. I also think you need to protect your energy. You may be one of those people that need to stop telling people what you're going to do before you do it, and just do it. Do what's best for you, even if you're afraid of making the wrong choice. Whatever choice works for you, that's the choice that you take. And if by chance you need some type of advice, I don't think your friends or your family are the people who you need to turn to. Maybe you need to get a reading, or, you know, ask questions like how you're doing now, so you can speak directly to source. I don't think that another person right now would be able to give you the best advice. Okay? Be mindful of the company you keep as well. Aw, good luck, Justin. Maria. Where the hell is Maria? Maria, I did see you type your question. Where is it? Where did it go? Maria, could you type your question again? I'm sorry, I don't see it. Alicia, if you're here, let me know. I have your question. And Rachel, you can type your question as well. Last call for alcohol, guys. Anybody who wants to send over a question should do so now. I'm going to get off in the next 5 to 10 minutes, okay? Woo. All right, we're almost done. We're almost done here. Okay. All right, Maria, let's see. Love reading. Love reading, please, for Maria. Love reading, please, for Maria. What does Maria need to know right now? Love reading, please, for Maria. What does Maria need to know right now? Love reading, please, for Maria. What does Maria need to be aware of in regards to love right now? Page of Pentacles. I definitely feel like someone is interested in you. I don't know if this person is already talking to you or not, but they definitely are showing up in your energy as someone who wants to have a chance with you. And I feel like this person is looking at you from a more serious perspective, because either they're getting to know you, or when they meet you, you're very open about yourself. Queen of Cups, this person finds you very attractive. They feel like you take really good care of yourself. You smell really good to this person. Well, I noticed that when a person is really attracted to the other person, or like when they're supposed to know the person, anything that they put on, their natural smell smells really good to the person. You're about to come into a connection with a soulmate. Could be a Gemini or a Scorpio. It's very unexpected. Could even be a little chaotic. I feel like there's a lot of passion there. You may be a little confused as to why you feel so strongly connected with this person. Justice and the Devil, you may get a little obsessive. You tend to get a little obsessive in all your serious relationships, so just watch out for that with this one, because you can end up scaring them away. This person does have some dark energy around them. I feel like their past is a little shady. They could be a cheater. They could have been a cheater, but with the Queen of Wands right now, they're going to be completely focused on you. Okay? Very interesting. Who the hell is that? Let me see what the signs are. All right, so I have Scorpio, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, heavily, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. All right. Alexa, Miss Hendricks. Thank you, Rach. Miss Hendricks. What do you need to know right now? What does Miss Hendricks need to be aware of right now? What does Miss Hendricks need to be aware of right now? What does Miss Hendricks need to be aware of right now? Energy for what Miss Hendricks needs to be aware of right now. Let's see. Six of Pentacles, the company you keep. I feel like it's not that people hate you or, you know, they don't agree with you. I feel like you're outgrowing people. You know, you're looking at things from a more practical standpoint. And I'm not saying that you have to cut your friends off, but I think you need to be very careful with who you give your energy to or who you're inviting, you know, in your energy, because some people just aren't meant to stick around forever. I feel like you're going to meet a better or a higher caliber of friends in the near future. And your old friends may feel like you're being funny, but again, it just feels like that's the path that you're supposed to be going down. You don't have to be one-sided when it comes to this, but you definitely have to be very open with how you feel about them. That's going to be a bit hard for you, but that's what it's going to take to not come off shady. You know, just being realistic. Like, listen, we're in two different places right now. I love you. I care about you. But, you know, this can even be relatable in regards to relationships. Connections with past people, in a romantic setting. Maybe, you know, they want to come back around or they still want to be in your life. They've just, you know, met their expiration date. It just seems like right now you are Page of Cups. You are tired of dealing with the mundane of things, of people. You're wanting more excitement. You're wanting people who are more successful around you, and you're not wrong for that. I just don't want you to come off as a bitch. Queen of Swords here. Yeah, and to some people you will, because I do feel like you're becoming a little opinionated. But with the Ace of Swords, I feel like you're just growing up and you're learning more about yourself and other people. Now, Seven of Pentacles is here. Page of Pentacles. While dealing or getting to know new people, take your time, because they can be idiots as well. I just feel like you're gravitating to a higher level, or higher energetic level of people or vibration, but it doesn't mean that they're the best of people either. What's at the bottom of the deck for you? Oh, the Page of Cups and the Two of Wands. Be kind of picky and choosy with who you give your time with too, especially in the future, especially in love. Okay, because you got a lot of people coming towards you. I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it good. Rachel, I heard protect yourself. So there you go. Protect yourself. Rachel says, any words of advice for my trip to Italy next week? Ooh, nice one. So I was trying to go out of country for my birthday this year, but I didn't know that they have flight restrictions for pregnant people. If you get over a certain amount of weeks, if you are showing like really, really big, they make you bring paperwork to see how far along you are. And I think if you're over like 30 weeks or something like that, you're at flight risk, and they will not let you leave out the fucking country. Did you know that? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I was trying to go somewhere this year. Technically, I'll still be on the United States soil, and I hate that for me, because I was so ready. I was looking up trips on Expedia, because Expedia is my shit. And they said, no, you can't do that, Ashley. So, I'm here. Anyways, any words of advice? Congratulations on your trip to Italy next week. So, we have the Empress. Live it up. Live it up. Make sure you go shopping. Okay, I'm getting some fine material here for cheap too. Why do I feel like we're more expensive here than they are out there? You're going to notice a difference in price. Dress comfortably. Take a lot of pictures. I'm either getting rent a car or be ready to spend money on travel when you get out there. But I definitely feel like this is going to be a fun time. Also, protect yourself. Be careful. Watch your surroundings. I don't know if you're going by yourself or you're going with other people, because you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. Why are you sticking out like a sore thumb? You're sticking out. Why is she sticking out like a sore thumb? Like they know that you're a foreigner. How do they know? Because you don't know what shit is. You don't know what shit is, and they view you as being arrogant. Magician, though, you earned it. It's your time to go. Have fun. Enjoy yourself, but just, you know, watch your surroundings. Be careful. Okay? You are cute. Okay, she is prepared. All right, Jazzy, you can type your question. And Yahida, you can type your questions as well. Yeah, they don't want you to give birth on a plane. They don't want you to give birth on UK soil. But here's the thing, because I was doing my research on that. They also said that, you're welcome. They said that if you do happen to give birth in another country, they will still give you your birth. Well, you will still not have, your baby still won't have citizenship of the other country. You will still have a United States birth certificate. It will just say, you know, your place of birth is somewhere else. So that was cool. But I'm not due around my birthday. I'm not due anytime around my birthday, but I will still be of, you know, high risk to them around that time. So that's what that is. I wanted to go, though. I'm kind of sad about that. Jazzy, you retyping your question? Yeah, Heidi, you can type your question as well. But I want to go. I'm so mad. Because I just wanted to be by water. I wanted to be by water so bad. Oh, congratulations on your promotion. Yeah, I wanted to travel. But then my son is graduating this year too. And I wanted to be there for his graduation. And he's also out of state. And Davion can't take that many days off of work. So, nah, hell no. I like my baby's sign so far. And I kind of put his name, well, its name around that sign. So I don't want to change it. I don't want to have to change the name. I want this baby to have that birth date. I do. Even if I'm like a couple of days. No problem, Sabrina. Even if I'm a couple of days off, I still want it to be that sign. So, yeah. All right. So, Jazzy, you said, how do Willie feel about me now? I've been running into him at the gas station, but I be walking past him like I never met him. I do that shit all the time. Yeah, I'm going to, that's why I was waiting, though. That's another thing. I was waiting to do the gender reveal because I wanted to do the gender reveal, you know, at my birthday somewhere in a different country or something like that, but it just didn't pan out that way. I wanted my gender reveal to be like really cutesy. So now I'm trying to figure out whether or not we're still going to go somewhere by water to do pictures, or if I'm going to do like, how can I put it, if it's not going to be by the water, like if it's going to be something cutesy, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm not doing a baby shower this year because I did baby showers already. We both agreed we weren't going to do that, and we already got mad shit. So at this point, I'm just trying to figure it out. Linda, don't try to get me the gender reveal. Don't try to get me the gender reveal or give the date or the time when I'll be having the baby. No, no, no. Absolutely not. Spirit, please tell me. How does Willie feel about Jazzy? Because she be running into him, but she be trying to act like she don't know the nigga. To a cuz like, this bitch still love me. Because if she didn't love me, she'd be saying hi to me. So he's reading, right? He's reading into your energy very well. He knows there's still something there for him in you. But with the 7 of Wands here, he is not going to entertain your bullshit. That's what I heard. He is not going to entertain your bullshit, which is hilarious. He's like, if she doesn't want to talk to me or she wants to put up this front like she doesn't want to have this conversation, then we won't have it. It's funny because it's harder for you to walk away and not speak to him than it is for him to let you walk away. He is very arrogant. And with the 5 of Cups, you're kind of hurting about it. He knows you're hurting. He knows you miss him. 5 of Pentacles, though. 10 of Wands. You're hurt. Damn. This is all your energy. Waiting for the motherfucker to come back, and time is just passing by even more. So what is his plans in regards to her? He's waiting to hear from you. He waiting for you to bust a move, because if not, he's not gonna say nothing. He's already dating other people anyway. He like, if that bitch want to act weird, then bye. Very interesting energy. A little arrogant, comes off a little narcissistic. And next we have Yahida. Yahida, type your question. Sabrina, you can type your question too. Yeah, it's like, yeah, if she want to act weird, fine. She, like, he's very, like, into himself. Very into himself. Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna look, give me a second. All right, so your highest question is, no, type your question, Sabrina. Is that bitch Tasha still doing witchcraft on me over Lloyd? What? I don't want to be here, Linda. I don't want to be here. I want to go somewhere else where the water is a different color. Okay? That's my problem. If I can't be by water that's a different color, then I'm not going to do my maternity pictures there. It's kind of like anything that I wanted to do in this relationship, I've done. I told Davion when I first met him what I wanted, what I was going to name it. That happened. I also said where I wanted to get married, what type of ring I wanted. That happened. I think that I am still going to get my way with these pictures. Okay? I think I am still going to get my way with these pictures. Watch what I tell you. If it doesn't bump heads with my son's graduation, watch what I tell you. I think, and that's what I'm holding off for. I ain't trying to be local. I'm trying to be somewhere where the water is blue. And I feel like I deserve that. So, yeah. Is this bitch Tasha doing witchcraft on Yahida over this nigga? I wanted to say bum ass nigga. Is he a bum? Over this nigga Lloyd. Yeah, she is still doing it. And you know what it is? It's not like it's an ongoing thing. She did something like a spell that keeps you stuck. Okay. She did something like a breakup ritual so you and a nigga will never be able to have fun together or, you know, live a peaceful life. She did something. She hexed you. She hexed that nigga too, but she hexed you. And it gets weaker as time progresses, but it was very strong. She may have even paid someone else to do it. Yeah, oh yeah, she paid someone else to do it. She paid someone else to do it. The thing is, it didn't stop him from liking you. It just made it almost impossible for you guys to be peaceful together. Interesting. The thing I hate about that is, let's say, you know, right now she's mad. Right now she's upset, so she did it. That spell will last even after she's over it. And y'all will be like, why the fuck is, you know, why is there still so much bad energy between you two? Because people do dumbass shit like that. People don't break the spell because they're so selfish. They worry so much about themselves. And they end up, you know, fucking up someone else's karma for no reason. So you could do a spell break, and I would do a protection spell as well, because it's unnecessary at this point. It is. I don't even think she's still as interested in him as she used to be. It's kind of weird. Okay, so Sabrina, what's my ex's reaction going to be when I tell him we can't just be friends? Okay, y'all getting spicy towards the end of the reading. It's hilarious. You had 2 questions, Yahida? You did. Okay, my bad. 1 second, Sabrina. How has Lloyd been feeling about the breakup between us? How has Lloyd been feeling about the breakup with him and Yahida? Ace of Pentacles. Like you're coming back. He feels like you're coming back, but you're trying to act funny right now out of ego. He feels like he's going to hear from you soon, or you guys are going to get back together because y'all are supposed to be together. You just need time. He's going to reach out to you or try to reconnect with you if you don't reconnect with him, because he feels like this is just a moment. He definitely feels like you're in your ego about something. And this could be that spell work that I was talking about, you know, where they try their best to make it to where as though this nigga will never be happy, but it involves your energy too. It's a hexy situation. So you may also want to take that into consideration when you two are arguing. It happened a lot with me and Davion. It doesn't even necessarily always have to be a hex. It could be just someone sending negative or evil eye because they're jealous. Me and Davion would have the worst fucking arguments. It stopped, but it would be like really pointless fucking arguments. I remember one time that nigga was on the hood of my car and I was driving and he was just hanging on to the hood of my car. And that's not neither one of our energies, but that's how bad the argument was. Okay, you just got to be careful with that. And I used to have to talk to him about it, like, you know, this isn't our energy. This is someone that's mad at the both of us, that is kind of making us be nasty to each other. It can happen like that. It really can. It can happen like that. It can get so bad that y'all love each other, but y'all are just arguing about stupid shit and it gets out of control. Because, nigga, why are you on the hood of my car? If you said, fuck you, bitch, get the fuck out of my face, and I get out your face, why are you in my car? Why? Like, you see what I'm saying? I don't think the breakup or the issues that you have are your natural energy to this person. I feel like it could be evil eye or whatever the ex may be bringing into the picture. And y'all got to learn how to work through that if y'all are going to be together. Girl, on the hood of my car, I'll post a picture of it later. Because I'm telling you, I was so mad. He put a dent in my hood and everything. It was crazy. Hanging on for dear life. Anyways, so, Yahida. How is Lloyd going to feel? Oh, no. It wasn't Yahida. We just did Yahida. It was Sabrina. Sabrina, what's her ex's reaction going to be when she tells him that they can't be friends? Spirit, please tell me. Spirit, please tell me how is Sabrina's ex gonna feel about her saying that they cannot just be friends? Like he like, you know what, bye bitch, because you playing fucking mind games. He's gonna go ghost. He's not for that. He's not interested in that at all. He's like, I just wanted to be friends, and maybe I wanted to have my way with you, but if I can't... Oh, he's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. Funny. Also, I found out, I took the kids to see Snow White, and I found out that Snow White, the witch from Snow White, is a narcissist. And me and Davion was like, well, how do you know she's not a sociopath? I'm like, because sociopaths wouldn't have motherfuckers in a circle running around with mirrors. They don't care that much. They don't care that much to do that. So the fact that she was doing shit like that, that's very narcissistic. Ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT said, in fact, yes, that bitch is a narcissist. So I'm kind of good at reading them. I'm kind of good at reading them. And your ex is a narcissist. Really bad one. I think he may have even been involved or is involved with someone else while trying to also have their way with... Oh, he's in a relationship. Bottom of the deck here, Seven of Swords, lying bitch. That's why he's like, what? A relationship? Bitch, I'm already in that. I'm looking for fun. Bye. And that's that. All right. So yeah, you did right, or you're going to do right, because don't nobody got time for that shit. Find somebody else to play with on your off days, because that's crazy. All right, so wait a minute. Did I miss anybody? No, I didn't miss anybody. All right, guys. So until next time, thank you all so much. Bye.